Alright, we're going to try this, see how this turns out. My iPhone is full, so I can't record on it like I normally do these videos with the DJI Osmo Steadicam. So, anyways, we'll see what we get here. This is the December 2020, not multi-species, but bass box for the South. So I switched over to the bass box again. The reason for that, as you'll see in another video, is I'm trying to take up some tournament fishing and just kind of see how that goes. I'll bring you guys along for the journey. But because of that, I'm kind of starting to stock up on more bass stuff. I have plenty of multi-species. I'll still do some multi-species fishing, but really just kind of trying to bulk up, get a lot of different stuff. And so I like these boxes. It just kind of gives me exposure to things that I'm not normally aware of. And I've actually done a video talking a little bit more about the pros and cons of the various boxes. So opening this up here, we have the Craw's catalog. And so this just kind of features, there's a 10% off coupon, just talks about for anything in the catalog, and just kind of talks about some of the cool stuff they have. So if you're into Googan baits, there's a bunch of stuff here on Googan baits, rods, reels, really a little bit of everything in here. Some apparel if that interests you. There's a what's inside card. I'll talk about that here in just a minute. The tips and tricks that comes out every month, which is worth a read. So here's the what's inside card. Just so you know, I have another video talking about the boxes and if they're a good deal or not. There was a lot of questions from folks. This box, I just added it up. I really didn't look at what was in it, but I just kind of typed everything in, price checked it. And this box, I paid $28.68 if you want to be exact about it. And on the Craw's website, for the items that I could find on here, and then I just kind of went with their prices on a couple of these items that I wasn't sure about. The box ended up being, I think it was $43.05, something like that, and that was without taxes and shipping. So that $26.68 was all in. That was taxes, shipping, the mystery box. So if I order this on all this stuff on the Craw site, it was going to be, like I said, $43.05 after taxes and shipping. It was going to be like 50 something dollars. So basically a 47% discount buying the box versus actually buying these things retail. Again, you know, sometimes you can find some of these things for more or for less. You know, it is what it is. But this is just kind of a guide of kind of what the value proposition of the box is. I don't normally talk about this, but I kind of let you guys form your own opinion. But I've seen some people make some comments about it, so I made a video kind of talking about what the value proposition of these boxes are. And, you know, so I've mentioned that since I did the math. All right, so right off the bat here, I'm going to move this aside. I actually shot this video before and ran out of space, so I kind of already know what's in here now. So I'm going to set these two things aside. So the first thing I'm going to talk about here is these are 8.8 Pro Big Bite Bait Swimmers. And I believe what they would pair with here is these Harmony hooks. Typically they'll try to pair items together in the box, so they're not going to give you a trailer without something to attach it to, which in this case there is a Bruiser Baits Crazy Craw Shell Cracker. This is a Craw trailer. Looks like there might be two different colors. I don't know. Oh no, they're just two. One side's one color, one side's the other. Okay. And then they paired that up with a Cross Eyes jig, quarter-ounce jig from Strike King, which features a mustad hook. And if you don't know why they call it the Cross Eyes, it's the, I don't know if you can see that or not, the eyes on these guys. I've actually got one over here. Let me just grab it and I'll show you. They look like that. And so I would imagine that these would pair with this. Typically what you might want to do is kind of pinch these or bite them, make them a little bit shorter, and then put them on there, but you could use them in other things as well. There is a Headbanger sinking jig. This is a Headbanger Shad. Some specs on it: 4.5 inches, just shy of a ½ ounce depth, 2 to 8 feet. And then the speed says 1.4 to 4 miles an hour. I'm assuming that might be the retrieve speed. that they're recommending. I'm not quite sure. So there is that. The sticker is down here, a Catchco fishing team. And then there is a Genco CD7 Silent. And this is, I think it says on here, it is a 7 to 9 foot diving bait. And one of the things they say on here is it works well with all types of water from gin clear to dirty. So, and this color is a root beer color. It's got a brown on the top, chartreuse, and then a white bottom. So that is it for the December box. I can tell you here in Texas, crankbaits, jigs, definitely big deals. Swim baits as well this time of year. And so that is it. That is the December box. If you are interested in kind of seeing some of these baits in action, let me know. I will try to feature them sooner rather than later in some of the future videos. One of the things I also call attention to, I'm not sponsored by Carl's or anything like that, but you know, you can get a Carl's Club membership. It's $30 for a year, and it does give you some discounts on baits. And so I know, you know, like I said, when you're talking about this card, just to give you an idea, so here's a Guggen Grass Hero jig. On their site, you'll pay $4.99. If you're a club member, you'd pay $3.49. So you save, you know, $1.50 on that. A lot of these baits, pretty much everything on the site, you'll save money on. So something to do if you buy a lot of tackle, or you like a lot of their tackle, definitely something to look into. Like I said, this is, I guess, kind of a free plug for them. But I recently just, you know, used my membership to replace some missing tackle. So I had lost some weighted swim jigs. So I've got a couple of Guggen, some Lunker Hunts. This one was just one I already had, but there's another Guggen Zinger as well. These are some of these, I don't know why I ordered two of these in the same color, but these are two different colors. And then just a bunch of different jigs. And then the hunch that I broke, I replaced, and I just got another one in a Sexy Shad color. So I think all that right there was like less than $30. So just, and that includes, I think, tax and shipping. So just something to be aware of if you're looking to try to, you know, cut down your tackle purchasing cost. I would definitely recommend looking into that. Till next time.